What do YouTube? It's your boy Mike Day Speaks, back another video, man. Happy Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah, today Wednesday, June 24th, 2026, man. Hope you guys are having a great day, man. Staying prayed up, man. Staying blessed, man. Before we get started with this video, I gotta give you guys the verse of the day. Verse of the day is coming from Romans chapter 8, verse 18, and it reads, I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. No matter what we're going through right now, you got to remember that it gets better in the end. What it is, crying at night, joy comes in the morning, or this, I forget the verse, but I know it's joy comes in the morning. So no matter what, you got to remember, there's always light at the end of the road. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Pain don't last forever. And you, like, no matter what, you got to know, trust God that you're going to get through whatever you're going through, no matter what it is, man, that like you're going to, weeping may happen at night, but joy comes in the morning. So you got to always remember that, for real, for real. Whatever you're going through right now, it cannot supersede what God got for you in the future, for real, for real. All right, what is there, YouTube? So by the title of the video, you already know what it is, man. I went to go see Toy Story 5 as an adult. And it was like an eye-opening experience for me for multiple things, for real, because it was like, dang, I'm really watching Toy Story right now. I went to go see it with my son. A lot of y'all don't know I have a son. So I went to go see it with my son on Father's Day and things like that. It was me and him. And they had me, I was midway watching through the movie. I looked at him, I'm like, this is crazy. I'm watching Toy Story with my son. I was a kid. I remember watching Toy Story by myself and things like that. It had me feeling like slightly old, but I'm not old. You know what I'm saying? Per se, like, depends on who you ask. You know, some people be like, oh, once you're 25, you're old and things like that. But I don't think I'm old, but the actual movie had a great like storyline behind it, for real though. Like, I didn't see Toy Story 4, so some of the people up and I didn't know who they were and things like that, but the message behind it was basically talking about like smartphones and like tablets and like just like devices in general and things like that. And it had the main character, Bonnie. I remember her from Toy Story 3. I remember when I watched it when I was a kid years ago. But I remember Andy had gave her his toys and things like that. But so boom, like I said, I didn't see Toy Story 4. But so boom, she was like a little girl and she was outside still playing with her toys and things like that. And she really couldn't know how to have friends, for real, for real. She was like kind of sort of like anti-social. She didn't know how to go approach her friends and things like that. But then her parents ended up getting her a tablet, and when she got a tablet, majority of the thing that her and the kids was doing was only on the tablet, only, for real, for real. So when she tried to like go to her friend's house with the her toys, they were looking at her crazy. Like, they was like, what you got toys for when we got tablets and we not even knowing that type of stuff no more? And it made me like think about it, like, for real, like, and there's no shot at nobody, because even me, think about it, we probably spend more time playing 2K virtual basketball than we actually playing like real basketball. And I understand, like, it's to each his own and things like that, but it's like, that's kind of like crazy, like, when you think about it. Like, we spend more time like faking things and actually like doing a real actual thing, for real. Like, we make friends on like Facebook and social media, then we actually making like real life. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not knocking nobody, because I use social media. I play 2K. Well, I don't play as much no more. I'm probably trash now and things like that, but that don't mean you can beat me. But yeah, and it just like had me like thinking, like, dang, that is like kind of crazy. Like, we make all our friends online, we play online, we learning everything online. So it's like kind of taking away the human interaction with things like that. And so they had like a scene, and like the parents was talking to like some more parents, or like the toys was talking to the other toys and things like that. And it was like, just look around the neighborhood, none of the kids play with toys no more. And like they had like a solo shot. Well, I ain't gonna say like a solo shot, but they had like a sky view type of shot, and just showed like all the neighborhoods. And it was like people watching television, people playing video games, people playing with like devices and things like that. And it was like, damn, the streets are clear with no human interaction. And I'm not saying that's everywhere, because a lot of people still getting human interaction and things like that, but it just had me like, dang. So then the toys was like fussing with the devices on some stuff like, oh, y'all the reason why kids don't play with us no more. And then like, Unc fell asleep midway through the movie. I fell asleep midway through the movie, then I wake up at the end of it. Like, So I know y'all probably like, this dude all over the place with it. So let me let me cook. So then like they came like with the plot to where it was like, it also made sense to have these devices because they are a tool. Like this phone right here is a tool. Like if I do have a friend somewhere in Milwaukee that I went to high school with, and I moved from, say we both stayed in Los Angeles, I moved to Miami to go to school, and he moved to Wisconsin to go to school. I can't see him every day physically, but if I can still FaceTime him. So like, it's still a useful thing. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a device it's a tool. Like, it's a tool. But I just don't think that we should overuse the tool for real though, honestly, because it's like, you kind of lose sight of like human interaction when you're not like being engaged with humans anymore and things like that. It's like, we probably have a generation of kids where I ain't gonna say they don't know anything outside of social media. Like, they don't know it's like life outside of social media for real. And it's not their fault. Like me, I'm born in 2001, so I was right there when it was kicking off and things like that. So I know how it is to go to school without social media. Like my son, probably your kid or any other kid, they don't know what it's ever like to not have a tablet or not have anything like that. And to me, like a lot of these like devices give us like some kind of like social anxiety for real, because now it's like, when we go into certain places and they tell us like you can't bring your phone, like the first thought that we do have is like, well, I can't bring my phone, why I can't do it? And it can only be like for like an hour and things like that. It's like, it's kind of crazy because it's like, this thing is like somewhat like almost attached to us now. It's like, it's just like overall crazy though, because like how some kids, they don't know how to like, in a sense, be a kid, quote unquote. I would say quote unquote because who am I to say they don't know how to be a kid, but quote unquote, like not having certain like things going on outside anymore and stuff like that for real though. Like, if you get what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying though. Like, but the overall message of the movie was like to show that like, so like devices and like regular human interaction, like they can go hand in hand, like, which I agree on, like, cause who am I to like to be a hypocrite when I'm recording a YouTube video right now and stuff like that? I cannot be a hypocrite on that in that sense. But it's just like, I just don't think that we need to like overuse these devices because, like I said, I don't think people and humans should get like, I don't want us to say, I should say, I don't want us to get like social anxiety and things like that and take away like real life situations, because social media is fake. Like, people only show you like a small portion of their life and things like that, which they should. And I just don't think people should get into comparing from the social media. And like, I don't think it should even start like as little as kids and things like that, because like I said in the movie, the little girl, she didn't quite seem like she fit in because she still wanted to be a kid. Like, I think these devices make our kids like, well, matter of fact, even with me saying that, they had a scene where they actually said that it was like Jessie the cowgirl, she was like looking at like somebody, like one of the kids' rooms, and she was like, how old is this girl? And it was like, oh, she's only 8 or 9. It's like, but based off the stuff that she's doing on these devices, it has her looking like she's probably 11, 12. So it ages you so quick because you're just always trying to keep up with the next trend, to where you won't even just keep going along with life like in a flow state, I should say. Like, but like I said, like, I'm definitely not opposed to the devices. The movie just had like a great outlook to it. I just wanted to come share it with you guys and things like that. I think you guys should all personally go see it. Like, even if you don't have kids, like, I think you should go see it, like, in general. Like, I think it's like overall a great message behind it for like overall. But that's all I got for you guys. I don't want to get on to yapping, but I hope you guys got the message of what I was saying today, man. That's gonna be it. Until next time, it's your boy, Mike Day Speaks.